South West England has some of the most beautiful landscape in Britain and is the UK's most popular destination for domestic visitors. In 2007, 118 million tourist trips were made to the South West, spending a total of £9 billion. Our climate is changing and our tourism businesses are increasingly feeling the effects of extreme weather conditions, storms, sea level rises, flash floods, heavier rainfall, coastal erosion and higher summer temperatures. These climate changes are affecting our countryside, with snowdrops appearing earlier and some tree and plant species finding it difficult to survive. However, it also presents opportunities, from the collection of rainwater to harnessing sunlight through solar panel installations. Torrential rain in the summers of 2004 and 2007 caused some of the worst floods ever seen in the region. The average number of winter storms has increased significantly, and sea level rises are affecting coastal communities and businesses. Our summers are getting hotter too. The 10 warmest years on record have all occurred since 1998. The increase in occurrence and intensity of these more extreme weather events will have a huge impact on our tourism industry. Your business will need to adapt to our changing climate.
Just in 20 years, we've had to move the beach huts back 3 times, and you can see them over there, at least 20 metres from where I'm standing now.
One of the adaptation measures we've taken actually here at the old mill is to in fact install these flood barriers. It has been known to come up to this level here, so they are installed once we've received a flood warning from the Environment Agency to protect the business, to actually install them, and it takes approximately 10 to 20 minutes to install them.
What we've done to adapt to the extra rainfall that we've been experiencing, just simple things like increasing the depth of the gullies and increasing the number of downpipes, taking the water away. And this way it has stopped the ingress of water into the property, with the potential of damaging the priceless collections beneath us.
One of the problems we've actually found at Trengwainton, these old granite drainage systems that were actually built in around about 1860 can't cope with the deluges that we're actually having at the moment. Well, we've significantly invested in our drainage systems, and you can see by the size of this one here that we've actually had to put in. These are the kind of sizes we need to cope with the amount of water that we're actually having now.
The impact was 4 foot of water through the majority of the house and another 6 inches in the remainder of the house, and that effectively closed us down for 9 months. The major adaptation we took is put slate floor into all the ground floor. The kitchen units have been raised on little plastic legs to prevent them getting damaged. Just simple precautionary measures you can take that don't impact on your lifestyle.
We put plate glass, solid plate glass windows in, a flood protection level up to the barriers that you see there on our restaurant windows.
When we get a high tide alert, the first thing to go out is the tide board. Once this is in position, that will hopefully keep out about 18 inches worth of water, and usually when we are alerted, it only takes one shopkeeper to have heard, and then the message is cascaded down through the street and usually all work together.
We've seen more extremes in the weather patterns. In particular, in 2006 we encountered quite a severe drought, which had a negative impact on the golf course. Probably the biggest change that we've made here is the water allocation to each of the greens, so that we're now using less water. But what we're doing is, you can see here that these fine grasses here, which are much more tolerant to drought conditions, are starting to flourish. These are the indigenous grasses, and we're encouraging the return of those, and we're trying to manage away the less desirable grasses.
We all need to take action now, and here are 10 top tips to help your business to adapt. Identify the impacts of climate change on your business. Check whether your business is in a flood risk area. Get help and advice. There's a lot available. Talk to other businesses and share best practice. Develop a business continuity plan to prevent disruption. Consider how your markets or products may change. Check with your insurance company that your business is fully covered. Take practical action. It could be as simple as putting in a flood board, storing water for droughts, or providing shade for your visitors. Raise visitors' awareness of the risks and communicate the positive steps that you have taken. Act now. Don't delay. It's happening now.
We must plan for the future. I've seen so much change, even in the 10 years I've been here. Things are changing. My advice to you is plan, think ahead, and manage that change.
You never think it's going to happen to you, and then one day it does.